Hi, my name's Mark Orr. I'm the golf professional here at Cranbourne Golf Club. The last two videos I've done have been about the importance of each hand. So your right hand relative to the club face, really important to match your right hand up so you always know where your club face is. Left hand is your brace hand, must have that hinge in it to start off with so that when it comes back to impact it's flat. All right, most people will start with that in the wrong position, so it's really important to get that. Now, today's video is going to be about how you do that. So how do you get your hands in the right position? What's the process that we go through? Now, one of the most important things, and I never let my students do this, is you are never allowed to, never, ever put your hands on the golf club when the golf club is sitting on the ground. The reason why is when the golf club sits on the ground, the shaft comes up at this angle and it's very similar to the line of my forearm, which is perfect for putting but terrible for full swing. All right, and most people when they put their hands on do it all wrong. Okay, so put their hands on the golf club and then they grab hold of it. Automatically sits into your palm. It is a disaster. If you slice the ball, there's a fair chance this happens. You end up wearing out your glove up here. It's traditional slicer's grip. Really bad though. So, another way of doing it, which is more important and a really good way of doing it, is always hold the club up at an angle of 45 degrees or more vertical. Okay, so 45 degrees or more vertical. Never more horizontal. So we hold the golf club up here, always hold it in your right hand first because your right hand's got to match your club face. So essentially hold it in my right hand, make sure my right hand matches the club face. Essentially once I'm there, 45 degrees, I reach forward, grab it in my left hand, more in my fingers, and then I'll wrap my hand over. So then I create that hinge in my left wrist. Really important, you've got to have that. So process is hold the club up in front of you. Hold it about an arm's width away, so this is too close to me. All right, so this has got to be where it is. So I reach forward and I grab it. I'll always grab that in my fingers. Because it's in my fingers, my hand wraps to the other side of the grip. Get a perfect little hinge here. Okay, so from there, my right hand will be up in this position. I'll slide my right hand down and sit it on top of my left. Now, with my right hand, essentially, this thumb here, if I push it down, it creates this lovely little ridge. As soon as my right hand slides down, that ridge just sits on top of my fingers. On top of my thumb. All right. Now, with your little finger, whether you interlock or whether you overlap or you have a 10 finger, doesn't make one shred of difference. Everyone's different. The two best players in the world in the history of the game both used interlock grips. Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods both use interlocks. Does that make that the best grip? No, it's not. For some people, it's actually the worst grip to use. All right, so for me, myself, I always use an overlap grip where as I slide my right hand down, my little finger just rides up on top of my, my index finger on my left hand. So you get to choose that one. It doesn't actually matter. All right, so essentially as you slide your hand down, just get that finger up on top or interlock. It's up to you. Doesn't really matter. The other one though is you want a little trigger finger. It's got to have the trigger finger. All right, so as I go into here, sit the golf club between my second and my third knuckle, effectively, and that's the trigger finger there. Slide that down, sit it on top. All right, and that's how you put your hands on a golf club. So the process is hold it up, grab it in your right, reach forward, grab with your left, slide your right hand down so it sits on top. At that point, your hand should match up to the club face, and it's really easy to control the club face. And as I said in an earlier video, as we go through, I'm going to do how to actually shape the ball deliberately, and it does come from your right hand and understanding where your club face is. And that's the process you want to go through to put your hands on the club.